Scene 1. Prologue. Yeah, I'm reading stage directions. Yeah, I am 3 inches to the right of any actor's line. Not always get asked to read stage directions. That's not a problem. I mean, everybody tells me how important stage directions are. They're the backbone of the script. The director gets inspiration from lines like, "She exits." Basically, the actors wouldn't know what to do unless I told them where to go, so. Besides, the author? Anyway, I'm going to tell you a story my mother told me. She used to tell it to me every night before I went to bed. And I'm going to tell it to you just like how she told it to me. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet.
Consecutor adipissim elit. Ut idem adminum veniam. Aliquid ex ea commodo consequat. Tui sorte dolor in reprehendit in voluptate. Venit isi silum dolore iu fugiat nulla pariator.
Sunt copa qui officia diserunt molet adim ides laborum. I'm sorry. Oh, every time. Ooh, every time. Because she never told me the same story the same way twice, tonight's stage directions are dedicated to my mother. Scene 2. Sales. 2:30 p.m. A meeting room in a corporate building like the millions I've seen before. Perhaps a fishbowl like the millions I've seen before. Abby. Abby! Enter, please. Remember what she told you?
I know.
No.
I know.
Sam is serious.
I get it. No questions. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's been really hard.
Look, you're doing me a favor. Bob's been insisting we get someone specifically to do this, and it's been so crazy.
I just hope I can.
You'll be fine. You've got your pen?
Yes.
And your paper.
Yes.
And your paper.
Yes, but
It's okay, it's just a forecasting meeting.
yes, but I was wondering.
It's only an hour.
Yes, but could you tell me?
You'll be fine. You've got the agenda.
Yes. What's a quota gap line on an open pipeline?
What should we talk about?
I get it. No questions.
All you have to do is write everything down that everyone says. Well, not everything, just summarize. You have to listen to what they're saying and decide what decisions, assignments.
Should I be deciding about decisions?
You're not deciding about decisions, you're writing about decisions.
I just don't think I should be deciding.
Writing. You're writing. Josh and Bruce will be here, so they'll have a lot to say. Well, Josh will. Bruce just kind of sits there.
So I won't be recording Bruce?
You have to record everybody.
But if he just sits there.
Then you write Bruce is sitting there.
And I write that where?
As many times as he sits. Josh will have a lot to say, so just try to keep up. He's not very good, but he's our #1 salesperson.
Doesn't that kind of mean he's good?
Being good and being a salesperson are two different things.
I see.
He's really an artist.
I see.
Sam, cables. Thank you.
Bob's in Cleveland, so we're teleconferencing him in.
What if you can't get him in?
We'll still have the meeting.
It's not important to him?
He had a meeting in Cleveland. We're video conferencing him in. I think that shows how important it is to him. Plus, he really wants to know Bruce's forecast anyway, so decide on those decisions. Just write down any action steps that need to be taken. Are you writing this down?
I thought I write when the meeting starts.
If you want to wait till the last minute, do it yourself, but I'm telling you, things are going to happen very quickly here, and when they do, you better be prepared.
Enter Bruce. Bruce, there's a hyphen on the stage and it's not going to wait for you. Sit, please, and don't do anything like you usually do.
What are you writing?
Bruce sat.
No, Bruce sat. Bruce is sitting. You need to be fully present. Are you fully present?
But if it just happened?
That's your problem. You are fixed in the past. You have to take the minutes as they are happening, not as you remember them happening. I'm telling you how the Warner Company does it. You can write Bruce sat as much as you want before the meeting, but during the meeting you write Bruce is sitting.
I'm not sure.
You'll get used to it.
Josh! Don't you love him already?
I'm going over the forecast for the entire section. I really don't think we'll be on target with Q4 projections, but if Bob sees all these pipelines we have going. Who's this?
Minute girl.
She gonna be better than the last one?
Didn't I tell you?
I mean, the last one couldn't do minutes to save her life. She couldn't make decisions on decisions, much less action
Action
steps
steps
or
or
assignments. And she was a protester. I don't need Bob breathing down my back about something he said in a meeting that I didn't do. I have a closet in Brooklyn I need to pay for, and I'm not looking for any new pink slips.
I know her from college.
Business?
Anthropology.
Fieldwork?
Runs.
Oh,
Yeah.
people. I can't believe Bob just doesn't show up for meetings.
Josh.
He doesn't attend?
You might want to save your questions.
Sam, didn't you hire a...
Yes?
Bob won't be happy. Says he has 10. Yes, in 1983. Bruce, you remember. It's not working?
Almost there.
All those wires and they don't work every time. It's really ridiculous. They should just get someone else in this position. Someone who actually wants to be here. I mean, if you really cared what was happening on the ground, you'd be here.
Bob? Bob? Bob?
Oh, bibbidi bob.
Really? Bob, are you there? Bob? Bob?
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
What are the points?
What is the point?
Are you going to talk about the Unistick?
Right. We should get started.
What's a unistick?
Abby?
Josh, I love you, but I just don't think he's really interested in Unistick.
Everybody is interested in Unistick.
No, I think he'd rather be at another company hawking a fancier product, something that works.
I told him that was our add-on feature. He's been here for 10 years.
No, he's been here for 5, Cleveland for 5.
Whatever.
Not whatever, you can't be in 2 places at once. It's just not possible. Oh, sure, you can be on a TV screen and feel like you're there, but you're not. You're just speaking to people, many of whom you can't see and who can roll their eyes at you all the while you think you're...
God?
What did I tell you?
We're forecasting here. This has nothing to do with determining how the world will be. How you think someone will intervene for you, map out your future, condone
your past.
or forgive your...
Sorry.
Can you imagine Bob forgiving?
He's not the forgiving type.
Not since I've been here.
Just take the minutes.
God.
Sam, video conferencing.
All right. It's 2:30. We need to get started. We know how Bob gets when we start meetings late.
We're not late. The video conferencing is late.
I'm afraid Bob won't.
Are we going to take roll?
Right. Let's take roll. Josh!
Sam?
Bruce.
Bob? Bob, are you there?
All right, let's get started. Old business. Bruce, I see your average sales cycle on losing deals is 90 days. Your average sales cycle on winning deals is 540 days with 10% leads, no closes.
No closes today.
No closes as of this meeting.
Well, could be getting a good close right now.
Well, are you?
Well, how would I know? I'm at my desk. Obviously not. So getting the close is still a possibility. And that wouldn't be in the minutes because it isn't right here, right now.
We're talking about the period from July through September.
Fine.
Fine? Fine?
Fine.
No, it's not fine. Maybe she needs to ask
No.
before Bob gets here.
This was discussed in the interview.
It's not fine. Bruce has been here 42 years and he hasn't made a sale in 10. Sure, when we were selling Origi sticks,
Well, that was a good product.
you were salesman of the month, but after that,
That was not a good product.
sales do not depend on whether the product is good or not.
I don't understand.
Sales depend on whether the salesman is good or not.
But if the product is...
Is she for real? See this Unistick?
Yes, Sam told me.
Been selling them for 10 years. 10 years. And they've been 66.667% of our sales since 2005.
What does it do?
Abby?
Look, we don't allow any questions. That is to be the way. It's not what it does, it's what it doesn't do.
Maybe you should write this down.
People use it to scratch their backs.
It's green.
Some use it for their dogs, fetch. Some use it as a meditation tool.
It's green.
Others use it to douse water. And it's green. $29.95.
$29.95?
You know what I think?
Can we get back to the meeting?
Maybe you should write everything down. Maybe that's a good idea since you're having such a hard time understanding everything. Take the minutes and the seconds.
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 Try. Just don't understand why this won't.
It's 2:30.
I am trying.
You know Bob gets when we start meetings late.
We aren't late. The video conferencing is late.
I'm worried that Bob...
If we help Sam, the meeting would get started sooner.
Wait, you don't care about the meeting starting sooner?
I care about the meeting getting started later.
He's got a point.
That the meeting will start late?
That Bob's a stickler for numbers.
But I thought you had good numbers.
He hasn't been around as long as I have.
My numbers are just fine. I sold 3 Unisticks.
3?
From July to September.
3.
Is she deaf? If she's deaf, I don't see how she can take the minute.
How can we survive?
Sam, we really need to move.
You have your degree in what?
Anthropology.
No wonder. If I made sales, then I would have to make more sales and more sales. But if I don't make sales, if I tell them that we're out of stock on the Unistick, then they want it, and I don't have to talk to them. They just go on the website and buy it.
But if you told them about the usage,
Is she for real?
talk to them.
Talking to people?
Mrs. Jones, I see you're having a beautiful Kansas morning.
I get you a great deal on this Unistick.
Today, it's half price.
The perfect gift for Mother's Day.
That's salesy.
So salesy.
Write that down.
I don't see why talking to people are gonna.
Come here. You say you talk to people?
I talk to my friends all the time.
Do you try talking to them when you're not trying to sell them something?
I have a conversation.
And I bet you talk to your friends about clothes.
Sometimes.
And how Carolina Unger is all the rage.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
What's the point?
she has good taste.
Okay. And how are you not selling?
I'm talking about clothes.
How are you not selling how in the know you are about clothes?
That's not.
And there you have it. All day long, you're selling, selling, selling.
Disgusting.
You're so busy selling, 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 you're thinking you're actually having a conversation. But what you're really saying is, a great idea.
For Mother's Day.
That is not the same.
And you're my customer. You don't really talk to anybody unless you're selling them something.
But you're a salesman.
Sam, we really need to get this moving.
I am an employee, and that is a very different thing. I'm not hawking encyclopedias door to door. I'm sitting in someone else's office thinking of ways to make sales. Or not make sales.
To make
To make
sales.
sales.
Are you writing this down?
It's an assertion. It goes.
In the minutes.
But how can the company survive?
It's 2:30.
If you don't make sales, the company will go under.
Yes, that's true.
I don't see what's so funny.
Maybe you don't have a sense of humor.
I don't see what's funny about a company going under.
Write this down.
Every second.
The company will go under.
But you'll lose your jobs.
Yes, that's true. We'll lose our job.
Well, I'll retire.
He'll retire, but another company will buy out Wonder, and we'll get new jobs.
Doing what?
Can we just...
Doing what?
Selling!
Did you get that? Is he on?
Oh, we've got them.
Bob?
Bippity bobbity bob.
We've got the minutes and the seconds.
Email me.
Scene 3. Okay, we only have 45 minutes to do this play, and since it's 2:30, I have to speed things up. Sam? I tell Sam that I think Abby asks too many questions. Sam then tells Abby her minutes need to be fixed. Abby wants to go back to her desk, but since it's 2:30, it's time for another meeting. So Josh comes in, sees Abby, and reveals to Sam that 1, he doesn't like Abby.
I really like her.
And 2, something bad happened in the last week. The meeting then begins, and Abby, thinking it's a sales meeting, is informed by Sam that it's an accounting meeting, and that Josh, formerly the sales guy, is also the most amazing accountant. Abby then questions why they're having an accounting meeting when they haven't even sold anything, to which Josh responds.
What's your major?
Anthropology.
And did they have accounting in Mesoamerican society? And did they have accounting in the Roman Empire?
And finally,
Formal accounting started in 1492 with Luca Paoli. So the answer is no.
successfully serving Abby. And of course, we'll go from there.
Again with the video conferencing.
It was working yesterday.
You always say that.
It's always yesterday.
Well, if it's yesterday, why are we saying our accounting is relevant to today?
Glad you can make it.
They come in blue and green.
And despair.
It's 2:30.
You always say that. Why can't Josh say that? Why can't he just admit that it's 2:30? You know what I love about Josh? He's the most exciting accountant there is.
Exciting.
Exciting! I mean, do you know what he does with his days? He gets up, he brushes his teeth, he makes a cup of coffee,
You don't have to write this down.
and dresses for work. And then he puts on his coat, walks out the front door, drives through the drive-through,
Personal strength of mine.
gets 1 egg over hard on rye toast, and drives to work.
Never do anything that's not a personal strength. You want to make your day worth living? Do what you're good at.
So,
That's
Exciting, that's what I'm saying. Do you need a soda?
no, I'm fine.
Because you look like you need a soda.
I'm fine.
Our sodas here will take away your stomach ache.
I'm okay. Thanks.
Drink.
See, wasn't that exciting? Josh can now say that today,
Yesterday.
he gave Abby a soda to calm her stomach.
Not in the script. Write that down.
He's the best.
I am the best in both excitement and accounting.
Eat the agenda.
Minutes of the previous meeting. Those present were Bruce, Josh, Sam, and Bob.
Oh, God.
Agenda item 1. Bruce is sitting.
Keep going.
Old business. Agenda item 2. Time allotted 5 minutes. With respect to the previous motion regarding the change amending the association's wording of the second sentence in item 3 reading, on completion of the final report, each member will receive a personal copy of...
Stop, I can't take it anymore.
That was never gonna get through that.
Bob on.
I've been trying.
Well, we need to get started. It's 2:30. We want to be on time.
Isn't Cleveland an hour later? Bob knows.
Bob knows.
Bob knows it's 2:30. Let's get started. Okay, as you can see on your ledger,
On 0813, we had a meals withdrawal of $30. On 0902, we had a transportation charge of $50. And on 0923, a lodging charge of $110. Who charged the meal?
I did.
For what?
I took a lead out to lunch at Burger Bakers.
Did she like it?
He?
Did she like it?
I'm following it up.
Great!
I don't understand.
Ugh. Time for the seltzer.
All these debits are written as credits.
It's single entry accounting.
But how are you going to pay?
With credit.
But you'll eventually need to pay.
Is the accounting minute girl asking how we're accounting? Is she asking the accounting head how he's accounting? Let me do some accounting on you, my dear. You need to account for your behavior.
But I was just wondering.
We do no such thing at this company. We account. And right now, I'm accounting for everything that we've done from July through September, to be exact. Have I not?
Yes, you're the one.
Seltzer. Time for the seltzer.
We are getting to it.
this has nothing to do with feeling and everything to do with accounting. How can an
Apologist.
anthropologist who doesn't even know the meaning of credit has no credit, how can you get something for nothing?
You can't get something for
You
nothing.
don't know how the world works!
You are mad!
Give her the seltzer.
Of course you can get something for nothing.
Like what?
Like when you sit at a desk and you think of nothing, you get thoughts. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but there's something or nothing.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, you are jealous of my personal strength.
Maybe you can make some sense out of this. Oh my god, what did you do? Why did you just do that?
I forgot about your stomach.
You are...
Maybe you need to think about your personal strength.
What's going on?
The minute girl needs a bathroom break. She'll be right back. It'll only take a minute.
It's 2:30 already. Fire her.
Finally.
You're not going to talk? Oh, I get it. You're looking to be a character. I remember when I wanted to be a character. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So, into the study, the subtext, verbs, the historical context. And then I found I wanted the challenge of acting in a play that I didn't understand. Just be totally lost. No clear objectives and motivations. Like a real person.
Are you going to retire?
Suit yourself.
Did I tell you to do that?
She may be thirsty.
This is not in the stage directions. Scene 4. Productions. 2:30 p.m. exactly. A meeting room in a corporate building, like the millions I've seen before. Perhaps a fishbowl. like the millions I've seen before.
Look, I know you're new. I just want to tell you to watch yourself. This may seem like the best place to work. Everybody's really nice to each other. Let me tell you, you so much as take a sideways glance, I'll stab you in the back.
That's everywhere.
They will gut you, roast your intestines, salt and pepper them, dance and drink like the Maenads.
Every company does this.
I'm not aware of casualties in any other companies.
Happens all the time.
You know what kind of knives are they using?
What? Oh no, you mean that's not.
That is. And you better beware. So if you're doing field work,
I'm not doing field work.
yeah, once an anthropologist, always an anthropologist. Don't be a Michael Rockefeller.
He wasn't an anthropologist.
You may want to plan an exit strategy.
Does it look like it's for me?
What is it?
Kale. With a pinch of despair. Just don't drink too much.
I don't see why not.
Sam. Sam, darling, you're wanted.
Look, Sam, I'm having doubts.
Bob wants you to continue.
I just don't think I'm a good
He
fit.
was very impressed.
But I thought he wanted to fire me.
He's just not very forgiving.
Even Josh doesn't like me.
Are you kidding? Did you see him when you read the minutes? You bored an accountant.
That's not what I
Are you planning an exit strategy? I'm telling you, Bob likes your work.
But I don't even like taking minutes.
How many times have you told me it's not what you do, it's how you do it? That's the true meaning of... Here he is. Just remember, don't mention anything about time. That will really set him off.
Howdy!
Hi, Mr. Nora.
I just wanted to tell you we are so happy with the minutes you've been sending us.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We've had quite a number of girls before you who just couldn't seem to catch on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we hope you can stay with us.
We'll keep her.
Yeah. It's 2:30. We're Josh and Bruce.
They'll be here in a minute.
So you keep taking those minutes for us. And you better get those two in here or they'll be looking for jobs tomorrow.
Why'd you do that?
Just pissing me off. About time you two got here.
You heard him. He'll fire you. What's so funny?
He's our boss.
And you heard him. He said he'll fire you.
Not before we fire him first. So, you see, it doesn't really matter. If he fires us, he has to go first.
But managers fire their employees.
Who ever heard of that?
That's the way that...
Write this down. Employees fire the managers. When a manager isn't performing, it's assumed he...
Isn't doing his job.
And he is fired. So, Bob will say he wants to fire us, but we...
Really no.
He'll be fired before he gets the chance.
So that's why we're not nervous about him firing us.
It just looks good for Bob.
We're selling.
Makes him feel like a manager.
And I mean you will not have a place to go to.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Noor, we're having some serious connectivity issues.
How long have you known about this meeting?
It's 2:30, sir.
That's plenty of time. Be on time next time or you'll both get your slip. All right, Bruce. Talk to me about a new facility. How much will it cost to make?
We're looking into it. They're having some difficulty with the moles. The moles?
Yes, the molds.
And then the moles. So we're looking at...
The molds. What price are they quoting?
$2.
$2.
What you say that for?
You said it was $2?
It's an estimate.
We better get a few more estimates or I'll have you fired. Those sticks cost $29.95.
There's another facility in Shenzhen that's quoting us 15.
15?
You better get on the stick, Bruce.
We have another one that's quoting us 35.
Who's that?
Me.
Me who?
Josh.
You're the man, are you not?
Production manager of the year.
Maybe chief of operations yet.
But the stick costs $29.95.
Who said that?
Nobody.
Who said that?
I did.
Minute girl?
Abby. Yes, sir.
Aren't you there to make decisions on decisions or action steps and assignments?
Yes, sir, but you'll lose money if your manufacturing costs are greater than your production costs.
Aren't you a,
Anthropology major, yes, sir. And I can tell you that no culture does any kind of business in this manner.
Did you just tell me my business?
Not your business, sir, just business in general.
But we are speaking about my business here. Is this the thanks I get after I praise the work you've been giving me?
Thank you, sir, but I thought that you should know that you'll be losing money.
I know I will be losing money. If you know anything about business, my dear, you will know that when you operate at a loss, you reduce your spending.
But you don't have to.
Oh, yes, we do. I've been looking to stop spending for quite some time now. I'm looking to reduce payroll, locations, and most of all, I'm looking to reduce my taxes.
But you don't have to.
Are you telling me reducing my taxes is not a good thing?
I guess I don't know your business.
You bet you don't know my business.
Wish I didn't.
What was that?
Nothing, sir.
Hi, next. What's the next order of business?
Shipping.
What?
Shipping, sir.
What about it?
Well, ABC Tanker is quoting us $1,000 per cubic foot of product.
What am I supposed to do with that?
It's an estimate.
So it's not $1,000.
That is the estimate.
What's the price? We're looking for real numbers here, people.
It was the best guess.
What happens when they run into a squall? Or pirates, huh? What's the cost then? Did we factor that in?
That's in the insurance end.
How many times do I have to say this is a production meeting?
You don't have to get so upset about it.
Who said that?
I did.
Whose I did?
Me, Abby.
You again. First you tell me about production, now you're gonna tell me how to behave?
She has a habit of doing it.
I don't care what her habit is.
I'm just saying, look at how you're doing, not what you're doing.
Again, you with the behavior. All right, look. Let's get something straight. I am not a forgiving man, young lady. Do you know why I'm not a forgiving man? Because blame runs downhill. You never hear a CEO say, "Oh, I'm sorry for the disaster I caused." No. It's a rogue engineer who drank too much on the job and forgot to shut off the effluent valve. That's the guy to blame, the downhill guy. So if you seriously think I'm going to forgive any of my staff for telling me I have bad behavior, you're in the wrong company. If I have bad behavior, you're to blame for mentioning it. Understood?
I guess.
Sam, are you going to fire her?
Yes, Bob.
Good. Let's get on with the meeting.
You can't fire me.
Did she just... I'm the manager.
Who's in Cleveland?
And New York. Am I right, Josh, Bruce?
I just tried to help you.
Can't speak against the boss. See that? I'm God.
This is ridiculous. The culture of this company. This is. I don't even think that this is even a culture.
Abby!
Look, I just
No
don't.
breakout section.
Look, I just don't think this
No,
is.
not in the script.
You will get used to it.
Oh, fuck.
I felt this way in the beginning.
No, off topic.
It's my third meeting.
Trust me.
It's just not. It's just. All of this is just absurd.
And you've never dealt with absurdity?
It's not something that I entertain.
How are you?
What?
How are you?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not.
Isn't that absurd?
I was just trying to be pleasant.
I wasn't asking you to be pleasant. I asked, how are you?
But you don't normally answer.
Answer the question because it's a social pleasantry. So not only is the answer, but the question is absurd since no one means what they ask or what they answer, which really means nobody cares how anybody else is doing. Interestingly meaningless, but you could pay the rent studying it.
What are you doing? What did she just do?
Did you want her minutes?
Shit.
2:30 p.m.
Hey. Got any aspirin? Aspirin? Gonna ignore me?
Not in the script.
Okay.
No, okay. I'm the one keeping the train on this track, and every meeting you're blowing it.
Sorry.
No, I mean, weren't you told no questions?
But it's just that I don't understand any.
Who does? Are you God? Are you going to understand everything in the universe? No would be the correct answer. And yet you come in here, go off script. Well, this is not going to happen this time.
Well, Mr. Nora likes my minutes.
No minutes! Huh? How about the moments? I mean, how many times have you destroyed a moment the author carefully crafted just because you didn't understand? Well, not this time!
I'm sorry.
Scene 5. Research and development. 2:30 p.m. Exactly. A meeting room in a corporate building like the millions I've seen before. Perhaps a fishbowl, like the millions I've seen before.
Have you been baiting her?
No!
Can I get you a smoothie?
I just want to say production meetings are tough. So, you're saving my ass.
She needs the rent.
So, thank you for being here tonight.
I thought it was 2:30.
It is.
That's what I thought.
You really don't look good. You sure you don't want something?
I'll just cleanse naturally.
Suit yourself.
Ew, you don't look good.
Okay, I get it. We're not talking about Unistyx.
Whoever gave you that idea? Is this not the Wonder Company?
It's the Wonder Company.
It's just I thought that it'd be something different.
It's never different.
You look terrible.
No, it didn't.
It'll take me 2 minutes.
Seconds.
Minutes. She's got a smoothie hangover.
We just have to get through this meeting.
She might shout
She
out.
might have adjusted.
So, who's taking the Unistick 2 agenda point?
The Unistyx 2?
That would be me.
Great, I'll take the new trends in the industry.
So this is the...
Research and development meeting.
What?
Aren't you going to ask any questions?
Nope, I'm just taking the minutes and the seconds.
It's really coming along.
Yeah?
Alright, since we can't get Bob, let me throw this out to you. The Unistick 2 will do everything that the Unistick 1 did and more. Now you can play catch with the dog, stir your coffee.
Let me guess, the Unistick 2 is the same as the Unistick 1.
Absolutely not. If you bought Unistick 1, it has to be different from Unistick 2.
So it's no different.
Of course it's different. It's...
Oh, yes. Oh, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
It's sick.
What?
This stick is sick. It's ill.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Oh, you're the only one who gets sick. Yes. It was completely content growing on the south side of the oak for years. But in 1855, it fell into a murder of leaves, and a fungus in 1861 set in and covered it with sores. And now you see, it has shine.
Shine.
Only sticks that have gone through the fungal trauma of 1861 are used in the Unistick 2. Chronic fungus that leads to 20% more shine.
But functionally, there's no difference.
I don't understand you.
$29.95?
$35.95.
What is she doing here?
We needed the minutes.
I don't want any more antics.
No antics, just minutes.
What was that?
Nothing.
Hi, Josh. It's here.
Alright, well, this is our prototype, and we'll have the first batch in by the end of the month.
And?
And now you can play catch with the dogs, stir your coffee, forecast the future.
And it's shinier.
Much shinier. We ran 3 tests to evaluate the need for shine and determined that 20% more shine was the number that tipped the customer's wallets.
Great.
Research also concluded that customers were given to impressing their friends and family with it.
Yes, and it's just that type of brand obsession loyalty that keeps the customers coming back.
And what are your projections?
That's for the next sales meeting.
And new trends?
Well, after looking at the data from a double-blind sample in Milwaukee, we found that people were 2 times as likely to buy a Unistick if they attended a convention.
Social pressure.
Well, conferences are the single most effective way of attracting new buyers. And since we really don't want to sell to people, we thought we could stage a concert and place the sticks out in the audience.
Group conformity.
Sam, Abby.
Is that?
Minute girl.
Isn't she fired?
Yes.
Is she giving me... Are you giving me advice?
It was just an
If it's said like advice and sounds like advice, then it's obviously shit advice. Sam, could you cut her sound?
It's all on one speaker.
You think you can just...
So, this is what we're doing. And for the lights.
Is everybody on?
We got New York, Chicago, Kansas, Simi Valley.
So they can see?
They can see.
What is this?
You didn't.
White spots with a purple wash. Watch this. Cue music!
Lorem ipsum dolor citamet.
This is...
Consectitor ad efficegerit.
No, I'm not doing...
Sido
Do as the
eosmod.
natives do.
I'm taking minutes.
Are you protesting?
Ut enim ad minium venium, quis nostrud, tuis attone errore dolor, in reprehenderit in militante, sunt in culpa quae officia deserunt monetarum, it is dolorum.
I don't believe this.
Okay, Bob, go ahead.
Where is it?
We emailed you the script at 2:30. Check your email today, 2:30.
I got a lot of emails at 2:30. Oh, okay, here it is. Every once in a while, oh, this is good. good. Okay, you kneeling?
I'm kneeling.
No way.
Are you kneeling, Josh?
I'm kneeling.
I don't believe this.
Sam, are you kneeling?
Kneeling.
I can never see you.
I'm kneeling.
Is Minute Girl?
You can't be serious.
He is.
Ah, yes. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes around that changes everything. And Wonder's been, well, first of all, one is very fortunate if you get to work on just one of these in your career. And Wonder's been
Very
fortunate. It's been able to introduce a few of these into the world.
This is ridiculous.
Not,
You said that before.
not in here.
It's the same as before. A ceremony?
A meeting.
A ceremony.
We are not going through this again.
Ceremonies are meaningful events of ritual significance performed on a special occasion, such as a rite of passage.
You need to stop protesting.
Ceremonies. The point. This is not. There is no. You do not make sales. You are not a company. Therefore, this is not a special occasion.
She's saying, are you saying if we sold you these sticks, it would be a special occasion?
OMG.
I'm saying, what's the point?
Was that Minute Girl?
Audio difficulties.
I'll tell you what the point is.
Did Minute Girl ask a question?
You misheard.
Doing.
The point.
The point. The point is that it's it's whatever we want it to be.
Tell me what's going on there, Sam.
We could make it a homecoming, or a housewarming party, or an anniversary.
You are not a company.
It's
Existential.
I don't like where this is going.
This is ridiculous.
You
Can you put
think-
that down? No,
again with the. Is she judging?
Yeah, she's judging.
I'm just saying, what's the point?
Judginator.
Use it.
Again with the. What it. She's been here 3 days and she thinks she has a right to a point of view. We're the ones working here, and when you pour all your time and energy in something, when you put your skin in the game, you get to call it what you want.
But you are not a company.
Aha! You think your narrative is more accurate than our narrative.
No, I'm just
I
stating.
think you are.
I'm stating a fact.
Perception. I think we have a.
No.
Don't say it.
What's going on?
Please, no.
A story.
No.
What?
What's up?
Why are you helping her?
The last one didn't deserve the knife.
Yeah, well, the rules are very clear. No questions and no perceptions.
How long have you been here for?
10 years.
And what do you do every day?
I get up,
Oh, that's exciting.
I get dressed for work, I make a cup of coffee, and I stop for a bagel. And I sell. You know what your problem is? You stayed on too long. If you'd left, retired, started thinking about things, gotten something for nothing away from here, we'd already be finished.
Well, I'll be gone soon.
Not before she's created her own story.
Let me at her.
You gotta go before the music.
And you hired a storyist.
What's up?
Who said storyist?
I didn't know. I hired her.
Didn't Minnie Girl vent you with the interview?
She asked me all the questions she wanted. I
Get out of here before Bob hears.
I heard that.
What's a storyist?
We can't have anyone at this company that thinks their story.
Sam.
He's right. It's happening again. Narrative record.
Sam.
In this company, we can't have anyone, and I mean anyone, that thinks their story is more important than anybody else's.
Sam, you better tell me why you hired that anthropologist or else.
She needed the rent.
You need to.
She needs to.
Yes, she needs to.
2:30, 2:30.
Go, the music.
But
Now.
I'll have to fire myself.
what are you doing? You can't be committing. Hey, you know what time it is? It's 2:31.
Storyist, protagonist.
2:31 and a half.
Samantha Walker, you were hereby dismissed.
Look what you've done.
2:32.
You are not going to change this.
He is not going to fire you.
Can't have.
2:32 and 3 minutes.
This scene is going to end the way it was supposed to.
2:32 and 5/6.
With a rise and a fall.
Is Minute Girl blaspheming the time?
You need to stop.
Talk to me, people.
2:33.
2:30.
It's not what you do, it's how you
Tick,
do it.
tick, 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 tick. Minutes and seconds. Minutes and seconds. Minutes and seconds.
She was a character.
Through and through.
I'm sorry.
You mean, what's the point?
It's just I was trying. I thought that there could be meaning. I don't see what's so funny.
Oh, you thought.
This can be meaningful.
Meaningful? Wait, you mean meaning as in... What was it?
Mrs. Jones, I see you're having a beautiful tan this morning.
No, the
The perfect deal.
gift.
The perfect
for Mother's Day.
Sam, you better tell me what's going on there.
Nothing, Bippity Bob.
You better tell me what's going on, or have you?
Scene 5. The interview.
Abby,
Graham, yes.
welcome to Wonder Company. I see you went to Smith. I was there in '04.
I graduated in '05.
You seem familiar. Were you in the
Liberal Arts College, yes. Anthropology.
Yes, I thought I recognized you. The anthropology department. Weren't you?
Protesting the commencement speaker, yes.
I see. Hence all the internships.
Oh, I'm trying to fix that. My rent is...
Less protesting, more opportunities is what I always say. Good, good. Do you have any questions for me?
Sorry?
Questions for me?
Is this...
An interview? Yes.
And don't you want to ask?
Ask? No. Go ahead.
Why are you looking at an anthropology major?
Don't they study how people in cultures behave?
Yes. And how do they behave?
Don't they adhere to the cultural norms?
As in?
As in, say, direct eye contact versus indirect eye contact. You may want to write that down.
Tell me more.
That's not a question.
What would you like to add? Anything else?
About norms?
Anything. It's an open-ended question.
There are conventions, folkways. Say, for example, not belching after a meal. There's mores. That's a little more severe. It's like morality in a way. Like, for example, going to church nude.
Interesting.
Abby?
It's important that I fit into the culture of your company. Where do you see me in 5 years?
Is part of a team creating a wonderful product.
As in,
The Unistick?
why me?
I need to pay the rent.
How does hiring...
If I don't hire someone, I'll get fired. Is that it?
You don't want to ask any more questions?
No.
References?
That's enough questions.
Hi, Cobra.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time. One last question. What do you think is more important? What you do or how you do it?
What?
Work. What you do or how you do it?
That is very corporate. You have the job. Do you have any more questions?
I don't think...
Are you sure?
I think...
Good, because once you start the job, you can't ask any questions in front of Bob. Nobody likes questions on the job. Oh, sure, they may say they like questions, but when you ask a question, they say things like, if you thought about that, or what do you think? Which essentially means don't ask any questions. Let me be clear. Ask too many questions and people will question why you're here. I just want to be open about that.
What's the job?
Minutes.
Sorry?
Minutes. You'll be taking minutes of the meetings. Yeah, we see from your resume that you studied the
Melanesians.
Yes, the Melanesians. And that you meticulously recorded their habits and behavior,
Yes,
thoroughly without prejudice,
yes.
or interference with their cultural norms,
While refraining from comparisons.
or arguments.
Naturally. Thank you. When do I start?
Tomorrow, 2:30 p.m.
2:30?
2:30.
End of play.